tonight. A little something to whet your appetite, and it's gonna make you feel alright. Sweet Gravy and Carmen Kirk, check them out as they go to work. Congratulations on your new podcast. Now open up a can of whoop ass and blast, blast, blast. This is Angelo, and I hope you like this show. Wow. Yeah.
Ooh, welcome back to another episode of Sweet Gravy. Thank you. That was Angelo Moore from Angelo Moore and the Brand New Step. Also, Angelo Moore, his solo days.
They know, Kirk.
Also, well, come on, we gotta let them know. Maybe they're new to this. Angelo Moore from Fishbone. What else was he from?
That's it.
Angelo Moore and the Missing Links. He's out there touring with the Missing Links right now. Isn't that cool?
Sure. It's really cool. Angelo Moore, awesome. So sick of his ass. Over it.
So after our 1 year reunion,
Yeah.
it wasn't a reunion because we've never been onioned. We've never been onioned. Ununioned.
Yeah.
So I guess it wasn't a reunion. Our anniversary, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But not of you and I. We don't know when that is.
No, we don't.
Do you even remember the day I proposed to you? What?
Oh, no! I don't know. I'm supposed to remember that day.
So, you know, it's just Carmen and Kirk. We don't, dates don't mean anything to us around here.
Everything blends together.
You know, I'm living in a man's, dreamland here where he doesn't have to remember the dates. You're not gonna be looking at me with that crooked eye one day and be like, what are you so upset about? Don't you know what day it is?
Because I don't think anybody remembers the date they got proposed to. I could be wrong about that, but
I believe there are people.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
But I feel like your anniversary is from the date that you get married, right?
Yeah.
That should be your anniversary date.
Yeah,
if that's what you're going towards.
Also, people are like, how long have you been together? And we don't know that either.
I do know that.
Okay.
We met in March of 2017.
Uh-huh.
Things didn't start getting serious between us until around August 2017. So I would go from there.
Okay.
August 2017.
That's the time that we started.
Yeah. So we are almost 4 years in.
All right. Well, then after that, we had Tom on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you said before we, went on to the new year, we should have maybe gotten a new opening.
Mm-hmm.
A little jingle for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of came up with an idea of if you listen to the show, maybe, and if you're musically inclined, we do have a few of those.
Yeah.
You want to send us a little sound bit?
Yeah, a little like jingle.
Yeah, a little like 30 second, 30 second, a little do. We'll put that on the show. We'll still keep Angelo Moore every now and again, right? Mm-hmm. But then we'll just pepper something new in there.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's good. I think that would be nice. We have people who listen who play guitar and they love music. So definitely, if you could send something in, that would be cool. But you're not getting paid for it. We'll give you a shout out though. Shout out. Maybe send you a T-shirt, but you ain't getting no goddamn money. It would be much appreciated.
Sure. Yeah. You can send us that stuff at our email, which is
sweetgravypod@gmail.com.
Awesome. Cool.
Well, it's a new day and it is getting hot outside.
Oh man. So you got home today before me.
Yeah.
right? And I come home, and we knew that we were gonna have to do this today. And I was like, oh no, it's gonna be hot, because the first time we had a guest was David. He was our first guest, and we wanted to keep going with him because he was like such a fun guy to talk to, and we couldn't because we were both sitting in this place sweating. We were so hot, and then I called him up afterward. I was like, "It's too hot, Dave. We gotta go. I gotta turn on the air conditioning." And he was like, "Oh, what?" And then I called him back after the thing to see how he felt that it was doing. That's typical proto here.
Yeah.
We do if we record with other people, we'll do it, and then either they'll stay on or we'll talk and just chit chat about how it went. And I turned on the air conditioner and it goes super loud.
It is super loud, but it does cool the whole place down. So I'm not complaining about that. Like, we do have it, so if we are hot. And I actually have this blanket on right now because I got so cold from the air conditioner.
Right.
And it's been about 3 minutes, and now I'm hot.
Yeah, well, we had it set.
That was quick.
We had it set at, when I walked in, it was at 68. And right now I'm looking at the thermostat, and it says it's 74 degrees.
Yeah, that's within 10 minutes.
Click, click, click. It's just going to keep on going up.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
hits about 77, 78 if we don't have the air on in here.
Right.
And that's fine during the wintertime, but in the summertime, it's like, God damn, man, it gets warm in here and humid. It's been super humid here lately.
Yeah.
Muggy outside.
Muggy. It was hitting the 90s a couple weeks ago.
I hate the heat. Oh, I fucking hate summer. I don't like anything about it. It brings bugs. That's the biggest thing for me, is that it brings out animals and bugs that you don't typically have in the wintertime. So I'm walking down the street and I'm like trying to avoid a bee here, trying to avoid some weird ass bug here. And it's just like I'm running constantly down the street. And then I go to work, and now when you work in the kitchen, most people who work in kitchens know, you get flies and gnats.
Right.
In the summertime. So we're starting to get that. And even though compared to other places I worked, it's pretty minimal, it's still annoying.
We've got to get we haven't yet this year. We haven't gotten our ant traps. We need yearly ant traps. We get them. We're not ever overrun with ants, but last year we set them out before we saw any sign of them, and we never saw a sign of them.
Right.
So we need to get them. We need to get them right now. Right
Right.
now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
Yeah, because I have a lot of honey in the house.
What you got there, honey?
I got
You've got the
hot honey, and regular honey, and so,
clover honey.
That shit attracts ants.
Honey bears.
We got the. Do we have any more of
honey
the
bees?
honeycomb that we had in there?
Oh yeah, we got honeycomb too.
Yeah, so we got a lot of
Ooh.
honey. That shit attracts ants. So ant traps are necessary if we're gonna keep this honey in the house. But yeah, it's getting hot. I was walking down the street yesterday, and there's so many people out right now because it's tourism season.
People this year are actually we live in tourist town, America, Maine, vacation land. Last year, streets were dead at this time. There was nobody in the streets. There's nobody out of the streets.
It's beautiful.
There's just nothing. And now they have come. They are here.
And they're every fucking
They're
where.
everywhere. I've never said, because it's the people that are here anyway, right? And then it's the other people.
And then it's thousands of more people walking around all over the goddamn place. People are this particular summer with the tourists in town. I feel like because everyone has been in the house for so long that they want to go out and hang out and do things, but people have lost their etiquette. Like, I work in the restaurant industry, obviously, and people have lost their etiquette. People are coming in and they are extremely fucking rude, and it's like an entitlement. Like, I've been in a house, so you're gonna be my fucking slave, and I don't care how you feel about it. And people are extremely entitled right now. It's a lot of rude people, rude tourists. If you are traveling and you go to a different place and you go to a restaurant, people are shorthanded. So if you get cussed the fuck out, it's your fault. You did it to yourself. because people stressed out right now.
You say that if I'm going out to, where would I go?
Anywhere. Don't be rude.
If
People
I'm
are
going-
stressed out. The workers, hospitality workers, are stressed to the max, and then it's a weird balance right now because we're extremely stressed, and then tourists are extremely fucking rude. So when you have those two dynamics together, it's gonna clash. There's no way it's not.
You're saying they're being extra rude.
They're being extra rude, and then we're extra stressed out and short-handed. So it's like, how much you think you gonna put up with, a person gonna put up with, before you just gotta get the fuck out?
Every man. You ever see the movie Falling Down?
No.
So it's about Michael Douglas, and he loses his job, and then like he's in Los Angeles, and he just kind of he loses it. He gets into a wreck, or like his car breaks down or something, and then he goes to a McDonald's, and they don't have the breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
But on the poster, the thing is that every man has his breaking point.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes through the day, and it's his daughter's birthday. And
I think I have saw that.
oh, it's an
before.
amazing movie. We should watch it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love Falling Down. It's great. But yeah, it's just that people, you were like, oh, hey, I kind of left because I was, in hotel work.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, and then people were still coming in, and I was like, ugh, I kind of had enough of this. And part of it is because people were getting that way. I would get like maintenance requests in rooms, and people wouldn't put their mask on whenever I would come in, but I was required to. And it's just like, I don't know where you're from, and like it's just like weird stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And it kept getting weirder.
Yeah. People are getting worse and worse. It's like we keep having people come into our place, and we'll say, hey, before I give you an example, like the other day, because we're shorthanded, like I told you. So it's me and another guy in the morning, and we're doing 200 covers by ourselves in the morning, which is already too much. So doing that every single day, getting our ass kicked like that every single day with me and a 63-year-old man, like that shit is difficult. Like he's a great worker, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's only so much two people can do.
Right.
In a timely manner. We only got 4 hands between the two of us. And so we told the girl working, we're like, hey, put a wait time on there. Put a wait on there. So tell people coming in, you're going to have to wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes so that we can get our bearings. And people come in the door, and they're like, okay, it's a 30-minute wait. And then the lady is peeking over, and she's like, that table's available right there. Why can't we sit right there?
I know this wait game.
Yeah, and she's like, ma'am, we are on a wait right now. Those tables are reserved. She's like, well, I need to speak to a manager. And the manager is like, the tables are reserved.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
Bitch, go home.
That's my favorite response to like anything, is whenever people go, wow. Like
Who gives you the right to behave that way and treat other
Wow.
people that way?
Like what makes you think that, like, wow? What are you wowing, right?
What do you want from
Like-
us?
like-
If they're telling you that it's no space available, and then you keep saying, what about there? No. What about there? No. What about there? No. Okay, I need a manager. The manager's like, no. Wow. Bitch, go home.
It's crazy.
Go somewhere. And they'd be like, you can go get lobster over there. They even like recommend them to other places.
Right.
Like, I don't even know if that's a good idea.
High roller.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a good idea, because then a high roller is like, why are we
Ooh.
getting all these fucking customers?
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
we're
But I
sending
tell you,
them
the high roller, they've got that lobster taco,
The high roller do got some pretty bomb stuff. They got the lobster corn dogs.
and they got that in that lobster taco. It's the taco shell's not made out of a tortilla.
It's made out of cheese.
It's made out of fried cheese. Ah.
It's actually pretty cool. And then it's like an avocado type of spread on top of it.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Ooh, we only went to the high roller one time, but I wouldn't mind going there again.
No, it was good. I like the high roller because it's so in your face. Like, bam, it's red and white checkerboard. The entire inside and outside of the building.
It looks like a steak and shake almost.
Yeah, everything is red and white checkerboard, and say the high roller, and
Yeah.
then they sell
You know, they
lobster.
started off as a food truck,
Yeah.
or not even a truck. They were a little cart.
Mm-hmm.
They just worked them way up.
And now they're one of the biggest places in this town.
Right.
They're constantly packed. There's people outside the doors.
They were one of the first people to. So during the COVID, whenever outdoor eating was first available again in groups, they actually shut down the block, their little street, and they were one of the first people to actually have people able to sit outside and eat.
Yeah, they're good. They're good because they only have a few things that they sell. This is the key. They have a few things that they sell.
Everything's lobster. You want a side? Our side is corn or
coleslaw.
Fries.
Oh yeah, corn, fries, and coleslaw.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it, and then you can get a soda.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Right.
So they have a specific product, and they do it very well. It's consistent because they haven't flooded the menu with all these extra things. And when you have a menu that small, you can have a short amount of people working there because they're just producing the same amount of shit over and over again.
Right.
So yeah, they got the formula down. That's pretty cool. I like shit like that. I also like the pizza guy in the public market that comes in. He makes 25 pizzas a day, so 10 slice pizzas, $5 a slice. After those 25 are gone, he closed for the day.
That's it.
He has one employee.
That's it.
The guy comes in, makes 25
all we got to do
pizzas.
is make 25 pizzas, sell
He
25
only has,
pizzas.
he orders
and then we're going
25
home.
doughs per day.
And then we're going home.
Yep.
How many pizzas we sell today?
25? Good.
25? We're going home.
That's so awesome. And most of the time, like, this guy would open up at 10 o'clock, and then a lunch rush from the kids in school would come around 12. By 2 o'clock, they'd be done.
Well, and then you got to think, is the pizza that good? Probably not. But you have children going there because they're
in high school.
They're in high school and they're released to go, free lunch. And so
Kids don't care how shitty the pizza is.
Yeah, they don't care about how shitty the pizza is. They want pizza. I remember whenever I was in school, you had this flat little rectangle pizza, and then they would put it in that cardboard like dish. You know what I'm talking about? And it was just like a pool of grease, like right in the middle. Like this is like a little hot tub of like orange, red.
Disgusting.
Heart attack right there.
But we still liked it.
And you loved it, right? You could fold it when you went to the lunchroom Olympics. You could fold it up and eat it in one bite, or you can. You didn't do
Girls
that.
don't do that.
Yes,
shit.
they do.
That's ridiculous. There's no need to behave that way.
But anyway, yeah, his pizza doesn't have to be good, but you also create that sense of urgency. Hey, if I don't get to that pizza place first, I might not have pizza because you only have 25 pizzas a day.
Yeah. And it's a weird thing going on right now.
That's only how many slices?
But it's crazy. As busy as it's 10 slices per pizza.
Right. 250 slices of pizza?
Yeah. But he's selling to other people as well. It's just the kids wipe him out.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So, if you're not one of those kids that make it first in line, you might not get pizza. And then your lunch is almost over because you waited all that time for that pizza. So then you got to go to the crepe place.
No, another place in a public market that was always packed during lunchtime with the kids? The salad place. Daily Greens, the salad place here. And these little skinny white girls, they like that damn salad as well. The salad place did just as good, if not better, than the pizza place.
Right.
And so that was very eye-opening when I looked at that, because I'm from Detroit. There ain't no fucking way that salad place would have did better than the pizza place. No fucking way. But in a place like this where it's not many black people here, the salad place is popping.
Black people love pizza.
Yeah, white girls love salad. I don't know why. It's just a thing.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, people eat healthier, and I think we're moving towards a healthier way of eating as well. Parents are showing their kids how to eat healthier instead of the shitty food that we eat now. Man, I had that leftover burrito from El Rayo yesterday, and I felt like shit today from eating that burrito. I had a very fat day today.
You had a fat day.
Yeah, that burrito is just like too much.
You ate that burrito today?
Yesterday.
Okay. And then you woke up today and you're like, I'm fat.
Yeah.
And then you had leftover chicken? You had leftover Popeyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I ate the red beans and rice at 6:30 in the morning on the way to 6 o'clock in the morning
on the way to
work.
work. Okay, so Popeyes last night. Popeyes red beans and rice for breakfast, and then Popeyes for lunch.
Well, for breakfast, I had the red beans and rice at 6 o'clock in the morning when I was walking to work, and then when I got to work, I had eggs and corned beef.
Nice. I like it.
But I had great preservatives on my English muffin with that.
Oh,
So that's
sugary fruits.
yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay.
And then I eat a chicken sandwich
Oh,
later in the day,
okay.
and then I just eat Popeyes right now.
Uh-huh.
Then we're gonna have chili dogs for.
Wow.
I mean, it's really not that much.
No, it's
because
a cheat day. I get it. What?
I don't eat that much when I do eat. I eat a little bit at a time.
Sure. I've never seen you complete an object of food ever. Like, did you eat the whole chicken sandwich?
No, I threw it away.
Yeah, you threw it away. Did you eat all the corned beef that you pulled out?
No, I threw that away.
Right. Did you eat the whole egg?
I threw all of that shit away. I don't be having time to finish it. I just made it.
I know you make it and then you play with it. Okay, so there's an old show. It was from the BBC, and then they made an American version of it. It was called Skins.
Mm-hmm.
It had Nicholas Hoult. Do you know who he is?
No, probably if I saw his face.
He's Beast in the X-Men movies. He's the young Beast in the young X-Men movies. But he was like a teenager whenever this came out. And it's a show, and each episode, it's about these kids that are in high school, but over across the pond. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And there's a girl. Her name's Cassie, and she is a anorexic,
Okay.
and she.
I want to be an anorexic too.
No, you don't. And
Just for a little bit.
she shows them like how she's able to get away with it, and basically what she does is she talks a lot, right? And then she plays with her food. She cuts it and plays with the food, and then whenever she's like, okay, I'm all done, people realize they're taking in like everything that she says and doesn't realize that she's eating because they're eating,
Yeah.
right? And then they look at their plate, and it's like it might be a full plate of food, but it doesn't look like a full plate of food.
Because she moved it around.
She just moved around, chopped it up, and must have eaten something from it, you know? Pretty good. I would like to see it again, but I saw the first 2 seasons. They're pretty good. But then those kids graduate, and then like the Nicholas Holt's character, his younger sister, kind of takes over as like the main person.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a side character. All these characters, they have their own like episodes that are kind of like theirs,
Yeah.
but they're all friends.
Yeah.
Or they all know each other anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man, I would like to get on some Skins again.
Yeah, I never watched Skins like that when it was on. I knew about it, but maybe saw an episode or two. Not really ever paid attention to it like that.
The MTV one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it lasted very long.
No, I didn't get into it anyway. But yeah, I wouldn't mind being an anorexic for a little bit.
Don't say that.
It's true.
No, it's horrible.
No, it's
There's
not.
better ways to do it.
Like what?
Like-
That's the fastest way.
Okay.
I want fast. I want to lose 20 pounds right now.
Okay.
I only need to lose 20 pounds, but I need to do it now. And like, I look on the scale, it's the same every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you if I step on the scale right now, maybe I lose 1 pound. But then tomorrow in the morning when I wake up, it's going to say the same.
I get it.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that frustrating. I don't feel like
But you
I'm
also
trying.
don't work. Yeah, you don't work to change it.
Well, I'm tired. I work and I go to school.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired. I don't have time. Like, I get off, I go to school. Today I worked. I got up before 6 o'clock in the morning. I go to work. Got to deal with shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
Shitty fucking rude tourists. And then I come home, take a shower, do homework, do other things.
Right.
And then that's the end of the day.
That's it.
Because I got to get up at 6 o'clock the next day.
Yeah, I get it.
So I have to find a balance.
Mm-hmm.
We have an exercise bike that I get on it sometimes.
Yeah.
I do a couple pedals.
Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen you do a couple pedals. You make sure the batteries aren't dead in it yet. The odometer still works. Yeah.
And then it gives you a false sense of security because it picks up where you left off. So it's like, oh, you just.
Oh man, this is half an hour right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually only 30 seconds.
This is a half hour and 30 seconds. Doing great.
That's funny. So what is this? White pants.
Oh, white pants. So, you and I were in the car, and we were driving down.
Oh, you think that's funny, huh?
What?
Go ahead.
You and I were driving down Commercial Street, and it's summertime. What happens in the summertime where people start wearing white? Because I told you, I said, look at all these people with white pants. It was like the majority of the people that were out that day were wearing white pants. I was like, there's white pants, there's white pants, there's white pants, white capris, white shorts, white capris, white pants, white pants, white pants, white shorts. You know? I said I would never wear white pants like that. Never. Never would you ever catch me dead in white pants. And we're looking at all these white pants. Why are all these white pants out? Because it's summertime? Is white pants a summer thing? It's a question.
I don't think it is.
I don't see people wear white pants in the wintertime. The thing is,
You
you're
probably
not
don't pay
allowed to wear.
attention to
You're
it.
not allowed to wear white after Labor Day, right?
Right.
Like, but when do you start wearing white again? And why can't you wear white after Labor Day?
You can.
No, but why is that a fashion rule?
I don't know. I don't know who made the damn rule up.
Okay.
I don't know where it came from. I guess I could Google it. But either way, he's saying this, and then I happen to look down at his pants, and he's wearing white pants.
I was wearing white shorts, yeah. Beautiful white shorts.
So why were you wearing white shorts? Why did you buy the white shorts? That's the question. Like you went to the store and you said those, and you bought them.
Well, white goes with everything. You say that you wear black because black matches with everything. Well, white's the same. White
But
will
white
go,
gets dirty.
So I don't get dirty.
No, but eventually white
No,
pants
I'm
get
clean.
dingy. White gets dingy.
Yeah, it does, and those shorts are a little bit dingy. However,
See?
but you bought them, and I bought them probably through the Amazons, and they had like little frays on them already, you know, like little like scuffs on them. So if they look frayed already, I think you can get them dingy. People buy dingy white clothes.
Not me. I go for blacks and dark blues, and I know that I'm gonna get some shit dirty.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm gonna be eating something. Let me be eating a chili dog today. I'm gonna drop mustard on my shit.
Right.
So I would rather drop
You
it
put mustard on a chili dog?
Absolutely. A coney dog comes with chili, chopped onions, and mustard.
Oh.
That is a Detroit coney dog.
Okay.
So absolutely, and I'm gonna throw some sauerkraut on there too.
Ugh.
Sauerkraut is amazing.
I feel like you take something that's already done. Okay, so we had a meal, right? Like it was a meal kit, like a one single skillet meal kit, right? And you said, I came in and it kind of looked weird. You know, I didn't say anything, but it looked a little weird.
It wasn't that weird.
It looked kind of weird, and you said, "Oh, don't look at that. I changed the noodles. I don't like the noodles that came with the kit, so I use these other noodles instead." That's crazy.
Well, okay, it was a Velveeta skillet meal, so similar to like Hamburger Helper,
Right.
but it was a Nacho Supreme skillet meal, and we've had it for a while, so it's like, all right, probably should cook it,
Right.
so because it's just sitting there, and when I open it up, it's the little square noodles, and I don't like those.
You don't like
They're
those
a
square
little too
noodles.
hard. They stick together, and I was like, I like egg noodles, and I have a whole bag of egg noodles. So what I did was, because egg noodles cook very quickly and they blow up quick, so what I did was
And probably not supposed to be used in this single skillet meal.
Right.
Right.
That's why the noodles are a little
Yeah.
tougher, because you gotta cook. But what I did was I cooked the skillet meal stuff, the hamburger, the sauce, the cheese, everything separately, and then I cooked the noodles separately.
See,
and then added them
that's what
together.
I'm saying. You take something that's perfectly fine already how it is, and then you change
Was
it.
it not good?
It was weird because it was.
No, it was not weird.
You're missing that you also added extra cheese,
Yeah.
so it was the sauce was kind of chalky a little bit. But
Boy,
it's okay.
you got me fucked up right now.
I don't.
No, it was not bad.
It
was
wasn't bad.
great.
I'm not saying it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but I'm not saying it was bad. It was fine.
You don't like that I take a hamburger helper and turn it into a special hamburger helper? That's what you're telling me?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's designed a certain way to be perfect already. You know, it's 20 minutes, right? Those kits are made so a person can come home in 20 minutes. They have a meal, right? They're not made to say, oh, well, if I do it like this and this and this, and then in an hour later you have a meal, right?
Yeah, I think it was better. I made it better.
Okay. Well, we'll never know.
Latrice always told me that. She like, bitch, you want to say you a cook. You can't even cook box food.
Yeah, you can't even cook food out of the box. Scientists made it.
I don't like to follow the directions. When I cook, I don't follow directions. I just go bam, 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 bam. I just throw in. I taste and then I correct and then I throw in shit. And sometimes I like to just experiment and just add shit together and come up with different flavors. So whenever I'm doing box stuff, it's difficult because you got to follow the rules like you're baking a cake. I don't like that.
And then like you made cornbread. And then, like, you're like, Mom, my cornbread didn't come out. She's like, did you follow the box? And you said, I don't follow the box. It's funny.
Yeah, I like to do it.
You're a rebel.
Well, speaking of this, you wanted to talk about the food pyramid. What our food pyramid is. I think you should take the lead on this one.
Okay, well, I think we kind of moved past it.
Nope.
No, we got to do the food pyramid. Okay, the food pyramid. Okay.
Start from the base to the top.
Right. So I would feel like, okay, this is our food pyramid. Like what? Okay, a food pyramid isn't even a food pyramid anymore.
Right.
But it's like 4 levels, right?
Yeah.
And then you put the little blocks in there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, every meal. At least once a week. Every meal for 5 days a week is spring mix. I would say the spring mix is my base. Right?
If you want to say that, yeah.
What would you say?
I don't know.
Spring mix is my base, I would say. And then what would go after spring mix? Probably Living With You. On the second tier, because that's just that's just a whole flat thing. That's the base, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spring mix. Next on the tier, because I Live With You, probably mac and cheese. Right? What do you say?
Might as well throw pizza in there too.
Well, yeah, pizza will be on the split.
Yeah.
Right. Like, so you got mac and cheese of split.
The
right?
pizza, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the base is
spring mix,
mac and cheese and pizza. Oh wait, no, I take it back. Base of everything, coffee. Coffee's the base, right? Then the spring mix, mac and cheese. So we're almost at the top. We just need the final.
You're doing too much. Just keep going.
We just need the final little pyramid on top, right? What's the final little pyramid on top?
Mac and cheese pizza, and then what?
Mac and cheese pizza. What's the top of it?
No, you can add one more before the top.
I need another one before the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, we didn't think this out very thoroughly. Cholula.
You can't add this stuff to the damn food pyramid.
Why?
This is the worst food pyramid ever. You put coffee on there. Like, that's not part of... It's supposed to be meats, proteins, fruits, and vegetables.
No, but it's your personal food pyramid.
Okay.
See?
But Cholula is not a thing.
No, but I...
You can add that to the pizza because you put that shit on the mac and cheese and pizza. So just put that in those squares.
I don't typically put Cholula on pizza.
You put it on everything.
Okay. I typically go with the crushed red pepper on pizza, though. But we'll just take condiments as a whole, right? Put that right on top.
No, we're taking the condiments off.
The condiments are going off?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But it's my personal food pyramid, Carmen.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
And then at the tippy top?
Yeah.
I'd have to say maybe some at the tippy top. Mm-hmm. Probably maybe PBR.
Okay. I don't think that drink should be part of it. But
I feel like
you
you
said
know,
food pyramid. That's not food.
yeah, it's all the same thing. It goes in, comes out.
Well, I would have to say at the bottom, for me, it would be just garbage. Just bunch of garbage. Pasta. I eat a lot of pasta. Whether it's ramen, I like to go to the Vietnamese place and get those noodles, the pho.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then above that, I would throw in Chinese food. I like Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
And those Salisbury steak dinners.
Oh yeah. Your breakfast.
I love those. And then I had throw steaks in there somewhere because I like steaks.
Right.
My whole pyramid is just trash. I don't even think I can break it down like that because I eat so many different things and it's all trash. I ate a lot of trash.
Mm-hmm.
And now the new thing I like is those twist popsicles.
Oh yeah, you're a popsicle woman now.
Oh, they're so fucking good.
Yeah. It's yogurt popsicle.
Yeah. On the outside is strawberry yogurt, strawberry and yogurt twist, and then on the inside is like a berry fruit.
Right.
So fucking good. Oh, so good. Yeah, I can't do a pyramid. My pyramid would be it's just too disgusting.
That's okay.
Oh, burrata. I have to throw burrata in there for
burrata's
cheese.
in
I like
there.
burrata a lot. I like different cheeses and things like that.
Sure.
Ate a lot of cheese.
Cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Cheese on everything. We eat too much cheese.
Cheese everywhere.
Yeah. Right now, if you look in our refrigerator, we probably got about 5 different types of cheeses.
We're like
6.
Cheddar, pepper jack. Yeah. Say what? Huh? How does she do it? Pepper, cheddar jack, mozzarella, burrata. Say what?
No, you gotta stop. You gotta stop that.
What?
Right
What's
now.
that woman called?
I don't know.
The Thanksgiving wrap.
I don't know what
We
she
got-
thought. I'm not about to go into this.
Greens, greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, chicken, turkey, right?
All right. Yep.
Say what? Unfortunately, that's already used for too many other things, and we can't have that as an opening.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Right.
But we were talking about earlier how it's so many people in town, and I was walking down the street, and now she wasn't even a tourist. She was a lady that obviously lived in a neighborhood, but she's carrying a shopping cart, and there is this what would you call that? A love seat? Or what is it called? That little
It was a reclining
recliner?
chair. Yeah.
A little disgusting blue reclining chair that's been rained on multiple times, by
Yeah,
the way. It's been
this-
sitting out for a while.
This guy, he's trying to get rid of his recliner, and he just put it out on the sidewalk.
Here in Maine, pretty much, I'm sure in other places too, but here where we live, if you don't want something, you can just sit it outside the front of your house and then put a sign and say free, and then somebody will just pick it up. Like,
It'll just be gone.
yeah, we've done it multiple times. We put our futon out there and somebody
Twice.
and people just pick it up. Like, you just put it out there, put free, and then people
I don't even think the second time we put the futon out there, we put a sign. And the first time we put the futon out there, we didn't give away the mattress.
No, just put the actual
The
frame.
frame. We
and
put the frame
someone
in.
took that. Like, people just pick up your garbage. It doesn't matter what you put out there.
Yeah.
And so this reclining chair that's been rained on multiple times, and probably dogs and pissed on it walking past, all types of things. There's probably bugs in it.
If you're a dog owner and there's a reclining chair and your dog wants to pee on
Pee
the
on it?
reclining
Yeah,
chair,
piss
would
on
you
the
let
chair.
it?
Absolutely.
You would let it. And then
I
somebody walks by and then they see you letting your dog pee on the recliner.
I
You wouldn't
wouldn't.
feel shame?
I wouldn't, but I've seen these people let their dog shit right in the middle of the sidewalk. So
Yeah.
considering that, yeah, people don't have no shame. Where your dog just shit on the sidewalk in front of people and then you don't even pick it up, you walk away. That's popular here. So yeah, I don't think that that's too far out. And this lady, she's like, "Hey, can you help me put this chair in a fucking a big ass reclining chair in the grocery basket?"
Right.
Said, "Can you help me put this in there?" I was like, "No," and just kept going. And then she's asking other people, like, "Hey, can you help me?" Well, today I come home and it's still there. So
Right.
no one fucking helped her.
Nobody
because
helped
no
her.
one wants to touch that gross ass fucking thing.
Because it does look gross.
And it's been sitting in
It's
the
a
rain.
blue and it's got the it's got the kind of worn, that's been used with love. It's got that wornness where like the blue fabric's got the filth,
the grayish
and the
tint to it.
the brown is starting to go brown. Like it's on its way to black almost. Where you eat some nice wings, put that right there with the mac and cheese and the pizza, maybe sandwich it right between. You just had some wings and maybe you didn't wipe off with that napkin good enough, and you just put that hand on that little armrest, and you do that for years upon years, and then you're just gonna have a black stain there.
And then they put it out and it got rained on. That's the part that we're missing. Is the shit we've been getting rain lately, so the couch has been rained on multiple times. It got to be mildewed out. And she was like, "Can you help me put it in the basket?"
Maybe
bitch.
it was for her college-bound son.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm not touching that.
Oh,
Go home somewhere. Like, stop trying to put shit in the grocery basket. Recliner chairs. You think I'm about to be out here looking stupid with you trying to get this? You have lost your goddamn.
That's not gonna work, lady. Hey, lady, that's not gonna work. It's too heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna tip the basket over.
Yeah,
and then we're both gonna be looking dumb.
Because you have to put it in a certain way. You would have to put it in back first, but facing where the legs are pointed towards you as you push the cart. That's the only way that would balance.
It's not like either one of us have experience with putting a recliner in the
if
grocery
you put
basket.
it in the other way, it's just going to tip to the left or the right. Or if you do it the other way, it'll flip the whole cart forward.
And then what I'm supposed to be doing, looking
be like,
stupid.
oh no, now we got to fix it.
Yeah, girl. No. Answer is no. Don't
Yeah.
have no problem with
I like that. Yeah, girl. No. Yeah, girl. No.
So we always we were talking about the white pants situation earlier, and Kirk is a
before this. So you were talking about a dog pooping on the street. You remember whenever we were driving somewhere, and in the middle of the street, this girl had her dog, and I was trying to make a right-hand turn, and it was at a stoplight, and the dog was pooping in my lane. You remember that? And she was trying to pull the dog, and the dog's like, nope, this is my spot. I'm filling the spot.
The dog had to shit. That's the problem. You guys are walking these dogs around and then we've seen it multiple times.
Right. Yeah, but this was in the middle of the street. Right?
That means he couldn't make it any
He didn't
longer.
make it any
That
longer.
means either you're feeding him something wrong, or he had to use the bathroom and you're not recognizing it because you're so involved in what you're doing.
Right.
And that the dog had to just sit there in the middle of the street and embarrass you and shit.
Well, she was embarrassed. However, she had a boyfriend. I believe it was a boyfriend because, a significant other of anyways.
Because he ran out in the street and got the shit
He
up.
ran out in the middle of the street. Now, did you see what he did? He ran out into the street because the light was about to turn green. I'm fine. I'm just sitting there. I could have made my right hand turn, but I'm in no hurry. We're just hanging out, and so I'm just sitting there. I'm not like overly anxious, but he runs out because he realizes that the light's about to turn green, and he goes out there. He's got the doggy bag, and he swoops down and he grabs it, right, and he does bag around the hand. Grab the poop, pull the bag around. But he grabbed the poop with such force that I think his fingers went across the concrete and ripped holes in the bags where his fingers were. I
don't know. The whole situation.
Because then he takes the bag and he's like, and he goes to the other guys and he's showing his fingers. I think he got dog doo-doo on him.
It's ridiculous.
And you're in the part of downtown where there's no public restrooms. You're just going to have to walk around with dog shit hands the rest of the time.
I mean, if you know certain areas, if you know certain spots and you from here,
right.
or if you hang out in the Old Port, like if I was to go to the Old Port Raw bar, and like Chestnut got to go to the bathroom, I can go to the bathroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you know little spots to go, yeah, you can go. But like, you're not coming here with dog doodle on your hands.
You got dog doodle on your hands, man.
No, man. Like, the shit gets to be a bit ridiculous. Like, I was downtown once, and where was I at? I was at Rosie's. standing outside smoking a cigarette.
Oh, was that Rosie's? I like the way you said
And
that.
it's this large fucking husky, this beastie ass fucking dog, and the guy is standing there and with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend is going in to say, "Can our dog come in?" And they were like, "No." Like,
That big ass dog drooling all over the place.
Too large
However,
to come
at
in
Rosie's, we will allow your children to play darts.
here. Right. But like the dog was so fucking large, it was just like you shouldn't even be walking around with him, let alone bringing him into places where people are eating. Like it was just too large for them to allow that.
Right.
And it was like, I didn't think he was gonna let us anyway. Okay, why you even like? Why would you do that?
And they have that whole outside area.
Yeah,
So the
they
dog
wanted to
could-
go inside.
But they wanted to go in. Yeah, I'll tell you, that's my whole problem with the outside eating area is
Dogs and bugs.
no, it's not so much the dogs. The problem is the service. And now I'm gonna sound like one of those people that you're talking about. But the problem is a lot of these establishments that are outdoor, they didn't staff for the outdoor. I know the guy working at Rosie's specifically told us, he was like, I've been working here for a few years, and Rosie's is just like it's a 12-seat bar, and then there's about, what do you say, 10 tables on the inside? 10, 15?
No, I don't even think that many.
Yeah, not
1,
even
2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, about 9, 10.
9, 10? Well, you got the one in the front, the three over there, and then the other stuff.
But it's a little less lately.
Yeah. Well, and then he's like, okay, so yeah, let's say it holds 50 people.
Right.
Now they've got a whole park filled with,
Tables.
Picnic tables. Let's say the picnic tables hold 6 people. 8 people will fit, but, let's say 6. Right? Mm-hmm. And that just adds to his workload for this place that was built to hold at most 50 people.
And not to mention that they are short-staffed right now.
They're short-staffed because nobody's working yet.
Right. So they're short-staffed, but then they have more work. And that goes back to what I was saying in the beginning.
Right. The stress.
People are short-staffed and stressed the fuck out. And it's all this extra workload being put on hospitality workers because tourists is coming in town, and people lost so much money during the pandemic that they're trying to make up for it.
Right.
But you don't have the goddamn workers. So what happens when people quit? Now what? The product struggles, quality goes down. Like, I don't know. It's a mess right now. It's the worst. I knew it was going to be bad after the pandemic. I didn't know it was going to be this bad, though. To the point where it's like, man, I don't know.
You're thinking of career change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Well, I got to have this surgery next month on the 17th. And I'm going to be down for a while. Be out of it for a little bit. Maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
You're going to be begging to come back. You're like,
I know.
You're going to be, so you got a little a thing on your wrist.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in your sleep. You're going to be chopping chives. Chopping scallions. Yeah, you are. You're
No,
gonna be
I'm
sleeping
not.
About it. You're going to be like, oh.
That's the thing. That's the thing, Kirk. That's what you don't understand here in Portland. Chopping chives, chopping scallions. We don't do that here. We throw that shit in the food processor.
No, but you, though.
No.
You'll be thinking of it. You'll be like, oh, yeah. Tomatoes.
No
peppers.
Fucking way. What I'm going to be
Tomatoes,
thinking
peppers,
about, and this is what I
chives.
want to ask you about.
Sirloins. Say what?
You got to stop doing that.
Okay, what's going on? What do you want to ask me about?
What are you going to cook me when I'm down?
What am I going to cook you when you're down?
Yep.
I told you already.
Those first few days, I'm gonna need help for a while.
You
What are
like
gonna
mushroom pizza, right?
do? Yeah.
And the best pizza that we have in this area is Cape Cod Cafe.
No,
Pizza.
I don't want that.
And they specifically make a mushroom pizza. So I'll make you one a day, and then you can I'll cut it in 6 slices. So you can have 2 for breakfast, 2 for lunch, and then 2 for dinner.
I don't want that.
Okay, well, I'm sure you'll figure it out then.
No, you gonna figure it out.
No,
Kirk,
this is what I'm doing.
gonna be down. You're gonna have to take care of me.
If what I'm doing isn't good enough, you'll figure it out. I believe in you.
I'm gonna need you to make turkey and dressing.
Nah. No, I'll come up with something. Yeah, I'll help you out every now and again.
Soup.
Yeah, I'll make you some soup. What day was it? On Friday night last week, you had to go to the snug. Welcome back to the snug. Everything's the same as it was before. And you overdid it a little bit.
Fucking shots of powers.
You overdid it a little bit.
God.
And I told you not to. I said, hey, let's get out of here. And you're like, no, I want to do this. So, we stayed there.
I haven't had powers in so long. I fucking regret that shit. I don't want to ever drink that shit no more.
And then you had to go to work the next day.
I did. And I got my ass fucking kicked. We did 200 people. It was so busy.
And you deserve it. Because I told you, I said, hey, you don't want to do this. It's a weekend. You're crazy. And you did it anyway. And then you came home and you just looked haggard, worn out, hungover.
Well, first off, we leave. So I leave the job and I'm heading towards the house. I see Kirk heading towards me.
Oh, yeah.
He decides to walk down by my job and walk to my job.
I went to the park. I went to the park. I watched a squirrel in the tree for a little bit. I hung out in the park for like half an hour. It was nice.
And I leave work. I'm walking out of work, and then Kirk is walking towards me. He's like, hey, do you want to go get some coffee with me? I was like, no, I don't want to fucking get coffee with you right now. So then we walk in a circle, and we
didn't walk in a circle.
We walk extra steps when we could have just simply turned around.
We met on a block, right? We met on a block, and like halfway through a block, there's a little fountain in there. There's a little like bench, and we went back halfway around the block and then down the street and then over. Well, it was only probably 10, 15, 20 steps extra.
50 extra steps.
It was not 50.
100 extra steps.
Okay.
You know how many 100 steps is? Not that far.
Okay.
That's one block is 100 steps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we went out of the way, and I'm looking at him like, I'm about to fucking pass out right now, and you walking extra. Now, mind you, if he didn't come to pick me up, I wouldn't have walked that extra. I almost called a damn Uber to get home. So I'm like, all right. So then I'm walking. I'm slowing down because everything is uphill here, man. Like, you got to find a sweet spot.
You got to walk uphill both ways, it seems.
Yeah. Like,
always and forever. You
got to find little sweet spots in streets, or if not, you're going to be walking on an incline the majority of the time. That's when my mom's going to struggle.
Yeah.
But, so it's so frustrating because you finished the coffee in 3 minutes. It's not even worth going to get it.
It was great.
It's
I
one
had
cup
an
of coffee.
Tuxedo mocha. It was great. Coffee by design. Thank you very much.
We get to the coffee shop and I'm sitting there. He go inside. I can't even stand up no more. So I'm sitting in the shade, just sitting there in the chair. And he comes out. We're walking slower. And then I think you even pushed me a little bit. Like, come on. And it's like,
no, I was walking in front of you. You made sure to walk behind me so that way I wouldn't be like, hey, come on, let's go. And so I let you have the time.
Your tricks.
I didn't realize that you felt as bad as that you did. I didn't realize it until
I said, you think I'm being funny and I'm about to throw up right now, then you're going to be embarrassed.
Uh-huh. And then what happened?
We get to right past the Mottos, this pizza place that we have here, and I already knew
the same place of the man with the 2 sandwich loophole.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I already feel it coming. I was like, I'm about to throw up right now. You're going to be embarrassed. And so then I walk to the side while Kirk is walking, and I throw up everything.
Right. Now, we'll get into this real quick because we're getting to the end of this. First of all, I want to say you have poor throw up etiquette.
Why?
You threw up on the concrete.
Where versus what?
Well, there was the little grassy area, little mulchy area right there.
Yeah, but if I would have put my leg up on that step, I don't know. I needed to be flat feet on the ground.
Okay, you could have been flat on the mulch, but I'm just saying because like then you're puking on the concrete and it's going. Sounds like a waterfall coming down, and then people can hear you. Where if you're in the mulchy / grassy area, people don't hear it so much. They just think, oh, you're just like leaning over.
When you feel that bad, when you feel that fucking bad, I didn't give a fuck how it sounded. I did not care.
I get it. And then at Amato's, there was a woman. She was putting out the trash at the same time, and I saw her. She was being extra slow taking out that trash too, because I think she wanted to make sure that you were all right. You had some eyes on you.
Yeah, what's she gonna do? You gonna give me water?
No.
Cause that's what I
You
just
gotta
threw
buy
up.
that.
I just
You gotta buy that.
exactly. You ain't gonna help me. What you gonna do? And I tell Kirk, well, you're supposed to hold my hair back when I throw up.
Right.
Instead, he walks away because he doesn't want to be part of it.
No, it's not that I didn't want to be part of it. I didn't want to be like you. The guy
You're the
next to-
second person. Gilbert did that shit to me too.
I didn't want to be the guy standing there with my iced tuxedo mocha from Coffee by Design, and be like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Because then there are these like women that like walked past us as the whole thing was going, and they're looking at you, and they're like, "Is she okay?" And then they see I'm here, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay."
No, he's standing there, his little bougie ass,
Yeah.
with his iced coffee,
Right.
and he's standing away from me because he didn't want to be next to me when it
Right.
was happening. So
Right.
he like walked all the way over.
I'll be there before it happens, and I'll welcome you back with open arms. It's like a little bid going on there. You gotta handle your business over there. I'll welcome you back. I'll even talk to you to your face with the vomit breath. It's okay.
Well, I had water to like clean my mouth out afterwards, but it was like once I got home, I just had to sit there. I had to lay down, and then Kirk made me soup.
I made her soup. I gave her a popsicle, the yogurt strawberry popsicle she was just talking about. Yeah, I did all that stuff. I was a good fiance.
That's so embarrassing, man. Like I'm not drinking that shit no more.
You just overdid it.
Yeah, I took too many shots of power. That shit is strong.
Well, it's the same amount as any other whiskey.
I
It's
feel
not like
that
it's extra
shit,
strong.
I know, but I feel like that shit gets me more than anything else. A Jameson or anything else. Like that particular shit just fucks you up. I don't know what it is. The first time I ever drank it, it fucked me up. And then now when I drink it, especially if I haven't had it in a while, it'll fuck you up. No more powers.
No more powers. I'll agree to that. Thank goodness. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening again. And if you have any questions or suggestions, if you want to send us a little jingle jangle for our intro song, please hit up sweetgravypod@gmail.com. Also, you can watch us on YouTube and every other streaming platform that podcasts are on.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.